What's up, Diecast gang? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy KG back in the workshop studio. Hope all you guys having a blessed day. Feeling really good myself, gang. Got a really exciting video for you guys today. Been still in here chopping away on Flavor Text Custom Rim Shop, and we actually about finished, guys. About gonna show you about the finishing products, but I had a little video issues again. I was recording just yesterday and I lost some of the video coverage, so you're gonna see a little bit of some of the build while I was continuing that from the beginning, and then I lost some of the footage, so pardon me, you're just gonna see the end when I wrap it up. Just gonna show you the end results. All I have to do now is make a sign for it, but before we get into the video, I want to do a comment check in. You know, we had some people in the comments asking some questions. I always encourage you guys to ask me questions. Try to answer them to the best of my ability. Some of them, you know, I can't really, I don't have the exact answer to it, but I can give you my opinion. So, starting off, we got James Wasanto, I think is how you pronounce it. Was Wasanto. He said, love from Singapore. Really love your diorama and planning to start one myself. Awesome comment, gang. I really appreciate that. All my overseas viewers. We have viewers checking in from somewhere everywhere, gang. And I really appreciate you guys over there. You never know who's watching you, gang, so you just gotta put it out there. So appreciate you, James. Hope your diorama turn out amazing. I know it will. You know, if you need any questions, any pointers, just holler at your boy. Let me know. Reach out. Try to support all you guys. You know, any little tidbits I can give you. Mentioning that, I'm gonna start my members only Patreon pretty soon. I've been holding off on it, but it's gonna have some really nice benefits when it does roll out, guys. I've been holding back. We're gonna get to it sooner than later. Just be patient. I mean, some of you guys, I might be surprised. Some of you guys might be waiting to support the channel, you know, but I'm not in the press to put anything out there that's gonna cost you guys anything on the channel. I started out, those of you who've been watching me for a while, just doing giveaway after giveaway from the beginning of my channel, which I still haven't generated any revenue from this channel as of still today. So, you know, we still grinding. Moving along, we got Solo Hunter. Shout out to my boy Solo Hunter. He said, need to get my bread right so I can get me a wheel shop. How much would something like that run, including shipping, please, and thank you? That's kind of a tough question. The diorama that I'm building right now, which I'm going to show you guys momentarily, this rim shop, it depends on the scale size, first of all. This 1/24 scale diorama that I'm building, including shipping, it probably would be about $450. In 1/24 scale, the same diorama, I don't know if I can even do a rim shot like that with the tires and everything in 1/64 scale, but it would be significantly cheaper in 1/64. So I would have to actually think about the 1/64 scale price, because I would have to actually think about how I would go about even building it, and it might run close to $200 or $300 still, to be honest. Okay, moving along, we got our RJ Diego, and he have a question. He said, I like an engine in a Jada 1/24 scale die cast. I want to swap into a 1/25th scale model kit. Is that an easy job? My answer to that question is, Diego, is I assume that you're referring to one of them Jada models with the blown motor, which they have two different kinds I know of. Here's one of the cars, like, and these motors are really, really easy to take out, gang. They come in like 4 pieces. Once you unscrew the base of the model and unscrew from the bottom, it's like 3 different pieces, and it's like different screws holding each piece in. The blower part, I don't even know what the parts are called, but when you take it apart, that motor comes apart really easy, and it should be relatively simple to install into a 1/24 scale model kit. If you're referring to another type of motor, like, say for instance in this Grand National right here, that wouldn't be an easy swap, because most of these motors is all one piece. They build into the wheel wells and the frame and everything, and it's not, you can't just take it out. So you have to literally cut it out and cut around it. And I don't know how that will work, but one of them motors with a blown engine, that will work out probably significantly well. Probably tried it already, I don't know, but hopefully it worked out significantly well for you. Sean Murphy. Shout out to my boy Sean Murphy, as always, in the comments. Strong supporter to the channel. I really appreciate you, Sean. Do you think he can make some, he asked me a question, he said, do you think he could make some wheels for a 1/24 scale RC car? It has a 4mm hex with a hole through it, so you can be screwed on, so it can be screwed on. In my opinion, in that, I really don't know. That's really something you have to ask Flavor Tech, but in my opinion, I don't think it will work out that well on the RC car because of the wheels, because of the tires. Most of his wheels got 3D printed tires, which is relative to plastic. They're not rubber. So I'm pretty sure on an RC car they'll probably be sliding all around. And then to make that that 4mm hex design, I don't know if he's capable of doing that or not. You have to check in with him. Pretty sure he'll be willing to answer that question if you check in with him. And other than that, that's about it, gang. Shout out to all the new subscribers, all you guys that's following me for the first time. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We got a lot of great new content coming up. A lot of wheel swaps, gang. All you guys that's into the 1/24 wheel swaps, content is coming your way real soon, guys. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Hit the like button and hit the notification bell. Hit the subscribe button so you won't miss a single. Turn your post notifications to all. That's a lot of people. That's what a lot of people don't do. If you're really interested, gang, when you hit that subscribe button, you gotta hit that bell next to it. Turn your post notifications to all. It's gonna give you about 3 selections. It's gonna be customized to personalized. It's gonna be personalized. So if you switch it to all, every time I upload a video, you'll get a notification. Should be guaranteed, but I don't know. I'm just gonna say I don't know. Let's get right into it, guys, without wasting any more time. Let's get into this build, and we're gonna wrap it up. All right, guys, welcome back to this diorama build. You seen the last video, you'll see that we got this front facial part on the diorama, which is the front of the shop. I got it loaded up with Flavor Tech Customs wheels. A lot of his wheel designs, pretty much a repeat of what's in the back, guys. I didn't have enough wheels to fit up the entire thing. As you can see, we got a few empty slots in there. We got a majority of it. Today, guys, we're gonna be adding the roof, which is also gonna serve as a light panel. I'm gonna turn the diorama around, kind of, guys, to the side, so you guys can see. Take my time. So just messed up. Bumped, knocked some wheels down. That's one thing. Something in the back. Excuse me. Pardon me, guys. I should have just stopped the video and turned it, but I just want you guys to see. Didn't think it was going to be that difficult. This is the inside of it. Take my time to pop a couple of these wheels back in there. One sec. All right. Now this is kind of like looking into the inside of the shop. Got most of everything in that I wanted to get in. Got my shelves in. Here's a look at the inside of that wall facing out. So now I want to add my roof piece, guys. Before I do that, I need to add a little strip, something like this, guys, all the way along the top edge of this part, going all the way down. I already have my strip on this side, as you can see, and on the back wall as well. So I just need to bring it on around to this edge. That way, I can take my roof piece, which I already have cut out here, like I mentioned, which is also going to serve as my light panel, but it's just going to go right on top here like this. But like I said, I want to get my other little piece glued in, because that's why I'm gonna glue the foam board for the roof down to this edge. So I'm gonna put glue on top of here, and also on the side of the roof that I'm gonna put in, so it can all fit in real tight and snug. Pardon the camera. Just I got a message right quick. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be working on right now. Today in this video, hopefully I can get a roof on, my lights in, and also Flavor Tech Customs requested that I cut a hole in the top of this. It's gonna be like a skylight. That's what I did in another one of the dioramas that I've done for them. So we're gonna be adding our skylight on top and our lights going all around. So I'm happy to be at this stage of the diorama build. Means it's really coming toward the end. Got a couple more treats I got coming up. Stay tuned, guys. Let's get it. All right, guys. As I mentioned, I had lost some of the video footage of when I was doing the build. So here we are at the end, gang. Like I mentioned in the video, I got the roof on. Got the hole cut out at the top, guys. Got some Corvettes sitting around. We wanted to show you guys how strong this diorama was. And I also have another Corvette right here, guys, that I just done a wheel swap on with Flavor Tech Customs wheels. This is one of his cars, and I'm gonna do a little bit explaining about this vehicle right here. Came out absolutely amazing. I really love it. Here's a closer look at the rim shop. We got the interior done, exterior done, front facial. I got the lights in. Go around. Bear with me because it's kind of tight. I'm trying not to move the diorama. But this is the far left side of the diorama. This is going to be an open concept right here. I forgot about this. I got to get this. Me and my wife built a prop. My wife helped me with it, gang. Big huge shout out to my wife. I'm going to pull this Lexus out real quick. Set this Lexus up top real fast, just for a moment. But me and my wife built a prop, which is going to be removable. And here it is. It's basically just a piece of foam board. And I don't know if you guys ever had one of them Christmas bowls that had like the red felt. I had one of them big Christmas bowls that I had got from work some years ago, and I was always planning on using that red felt for something like this. So I finally got the opportunity. Plus I had these little, what you call these, dividers, like section off. Guard rails, well, not guard rails. Just the chains. I had chains with the rails to block it off. I donated these to Flavor Tech. I had these for quite some time. But this is how they look before, guys. My wife had me change the chain. So I had to went through a daunting task of taking the chain off and adding a thicker chain, which was a daunting task. And then gluing them down to the board after I wrapped the foam board in this red felt, which came off one of them Christmas bowls, one of them big fluffy red Christmas bowls that you buy around the holiday. Worked out perfect. My wife helped me glue the red, like a nice soft too, velvety material to the foam board. She helped me glue it down. Cause I was thinking about just cutting it around the edge, gluing it down to the foam board, and I was gonna add some of this wood trim like you see here around the edging of it. My wife was like, nah, I should do it like this. And I think it was a wonderful idea because it looks real nice and clean edges. So this will be a prop because you might want to take different photos, you know what I mean? You might want to take the prop out and get some different photos of the inside. Then we got another prop in there, which is the lift. See if I can get in there so you guys can see. That lift that the Mustang is sitting on top of is also removable, guys. So that's a prop that can be taken in and out. This is real lightweight and small, so you'll be able to just stick it right into place. I got it made to fit right in between the window. And, you know, hopefully Flavor Tech will display his favorite car on there. All you gotta do is reach in there and simply place a car. It's right in the window, so I really like that concept. I really like the overall vision that I have for the shop. Everything came together real nice, guys. A lot of people have been saying they like it. Really appreciate all the comments. Been sharing it a little bit here and there on Facebook. Flavor Tech loves it. I really appreciate them. And that's about it, guys. I just have to make a sign I had, like I said, I had my lights installed on the roof. Slid back, came all the way around. And I added the lights in the front underneath. So only thing I want to do now is make a sign, which I had started working on one actually right here. It was gonna go on the front of the shop right here, but I ended up not liking it, guys. So I wanted to do it a do-over. So I'm gonna redo it again, start over. But that's my last thing, guys. I'm gonna make a sign, then I'm gonna trim out everything, like around the edges. You see right here, around the raw edges. I'm still gonna take my wood trim and go around all the edges, and then probably along the whole top, this diorama as well, to really clean it up, make it strong. Some of the pieces might get popped off later on, and also maybe along the top here, and underneath the bottom here. That's gonna really add like that last little tidbit of detail. Let me know what you guys think about Flavor Tech Customs Rim Shop, wheels and tires. Getting along. Now the reason I got my Corvettes out, guys, I got all my C8s. Besides one, I have a Wolverine. The Wolverine Corvette is not out, but this C8 right here, guys, I just took these wheels off right here, which wasn't the original. Well, I think these were the original wheels, guys. I spray painted them black though. They came in gray, and they was on this car, and it actually had like this funny red interior. It was like a maroon almost. The maroon seats. So a while back I had been spray painted the seats black and the wheels black. So I had it looking kind of sinister, but I always wanted to lower it, but I never could lower these cars because it has an issue. These cars it's hard to lower. Here's one that I attempted to lower as well. As you can see, this C8 here, I got it low in the back, but let me see if I can get down in there so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. If you look right in between, let me see. There you go. The wheel well. You see that little pin right where my finger is at, pointing? That's where the door hinge is at. And if you try to lower it, any lower than this on this wheel, it will, that hinge will interfere with it will rub, basically, with the wheel being where it's supposed to be at. And I was trying to get this bumper as low as I could to the ground, front lip splitter. I was trying to get it almost to the ground, and I never could get it lower than that. But with Flavor Tech's new wheels, guys, check out this one. Check out how low I got it to the ground. Wheels are significantly smaller. So it worked out perfect. Like, finally got one of these slammed down. So now it's probably gonna be like one of my favorite C8s in my collection. Like, it's hard to touch it because every time you touch it, you get fingerprints, and then you got to end up wiping it off. But I think these wheels look just stellar. They're not really gold. It's actually like a metallic mustardy, like a mustard yellow. They're really dope. I like them. I really like them. So, show you guys how strong this thing is. I was saying when I added the roof, it added all the stability. Made this diorama strong. I can move it around. Sit as many cars up here as as I like. Not really gonna be used for that purpose, guys, but I just wanted to show you guys once. This is all foam board and coffee stirrers mostly. I did use plexiglass here, my very, very thin plexiglass for my front window. And that's pretty much it. Even the base, the floor inside is foam board. The roof is foam board. Everything is foam board and wood sticks. Amazing. So before I end this video, guys, I got a treat for you guys. Stay tuned to this portion. I'd like to do another wheel swap with you guys real fast. Since I lost some of my video footage, I got a little time here, I guess. I'm gonna share my first wheel swap with you guys. It's gonna be on this car right here that I picked up a few weeks back. It's a Mustang Dark Horse. I never did open it. We're gonna open this boy, get it out the package, take a closer look at it. Then we're gonna do a wheel swap, get some new wheels on it. And also, I'm thinking about painting the interior. Stay tuned. Alrighty, guys. Before we get to that wheel swap on that 2024 Dark Horse, I got a couple more Corvettes right here, guys. The C8s. These are my other two C8s. And this one right here is very significant because it was detailed by Flavor Tech Customs itself. Also wheel swapped by Flavor Tech. Funny story behind this car. I purchased it because I just wanted to add another color. You see my other C8s up there, the ones that I had previous to this one. But anyway, I had purchased this one, and when I got it home, I got it out the box. I was really disappointed. It really looked kind of bad, guys. It had like a matte black, it had like a matte yellow finish to the paint. It wasn't really glossy. And a lot of the black details had yellow bleeding through real bad, like even on this part, along this back boomerang part. And so I decided to send it off to Flavor Tech, and I asked him wanted to keep it yellow. I asked him to cut the top off of it, make it a countertop, you know, just, well, the top remove. I think most of the C8's top come off anyway. So I told him to cut the roof off and clear coat it. I mean, just add some clear over the yellow and touch up the black detailing so it won't be bleeding through anymore like that. So he did it for me. He came through, gave me some wheels. I don't believe these is his 3D printed wheels, but he found some wheels. He painted them though, for sure. Painted them black and yellow. Didn't come out the exact yellow of the car, but it was close enough for me. It was pretty close, and I really loved how it came out. So again, big shout out to Flavor Tech on that one. And over here I got my Wolverine C8 that came with the die-cast figure. Of course, Jada Toys. Not one of the best looking figures, but still a really decent car. Couldn't pass on the C8 with the figure. So that's that, guys. So let's get to the Dark Horse stuff. All right, gang. Here's the 2024 Mustang Dark Horse out of the package. It has a crazy flip. I don't know if my camera gonna pick it up, guys. You see the metallics hidden through the paint. But it got a crazy, like, blue, purplish, pinkish flip inside of the paint. Okay, first thing off, do not like the pink inserts in the seats. So that's what I mentioned earlier about painting the seats. I think I'm just gonna paint them inserts to like gray, change it from pink to like a metallic gray or something. I'm a family of gray paint. And we're gonna be switching the wheels up, guys. Here it is. You see 2024 Ford Mustang Dark Horse, Houston, the license, 2024 scale, Jada Toys. Okay, come out of Cali. Take a look under the hood. Oh wow, guys, here we go. Go with some more pink, but they do have an interesting motor, guys. We got them twin turbos. You better look at it there. Is that a Dark Horse on the hood? The hood looks pretty nice. I like the details. Don't like the pink though. I might have to paint it red with another color. Nothing in the trunk. Decent little spoiler. Now I know you guys are excited to see which wheels I'm gonna go with, so I'm not gonna keep you waiting, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the wheels. And here is the wheel right here, guys. That's the rear wheel. Looks significantly bigger. We got the super deep rear lip. And we got the front with a much smaller lip, guys. Wheels do look significantly bigger, just looking at it on the side, but we're gonna make them wheels work, gang. We're gonna try anyway. I don't wanna speak too soon, because you never know what might happen, but here we go, guys, here we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this taken apart. Show you guys a little bit of how I do the wheel swap. And then in between time, I'm just go ahead and get this rid of this pink, get it painted up, guys. So let's get it. Alrighty, guys. Went ahead and got the screws out, as you can see. So now I could just plop the base off like that. And as you can see, you can see the rods real nice on this one. So this one shouldn't be too hard to get out, guys. I'm gonna give them a little twist and pull and see if they come off, but if not, they don't come off, then we're gonna have to heat them up, guys, with the heating tool in order to get the wheels off. And once you get the base off, you should be able to just go ahead and pop the interior out. No screws or anything, you should be holding the interior. And now we can get up close and personal with them seats. I can go ahead and take some paint. I might remove the whole seat. You can scrape the bottom off the little glue part at the bottom. As you see them little chunky parts, take a razor blade or something and scrape that off. The seats should pop right out, the front seats. Then I should be able to get to the back seats as well, so I can paint the front and the back inserts gray on both seats. So the motor should come right out, guys, once you get the seats out, or without even taking the seats out. This motor should come right out. Sometimes they do. The bumper come off. Try to get this engine out. I'm pushing it from the bottom. See, you got some little tabs in the front. Really just made to hold it into place. It's not really riveted down or anything. So now we can take a real good look at that motor. Like I told you before, the guy who asked the question about the motor swap. Hey, this is the motor. It's all one piece. Like I was telling the gentleman before who asked the question about the motor swap. These motors normally come in one piece, so I'm just gonna paint them them pink blowers, whatever, air intakes, whatever we call them. Paint them red, I believe. So I just wanted to show you how I take it apart. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the wheels off. If I can do it on camera, guys. Hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna see if I can get them pulled on camera. If not, then we're going to have to resort to the heat way method. I just had to sit you guys down. So normally I just twist them like back and forth. I can already feel a lot of tightness. They twisting, but they real tight. So once I twist them, I feel a little twist both ways. I just give it a small tug to see if I get any play, if I get lucky. The majority of the time. All right, guys, that pulling method didn't work, so I'm gonna put some heat on it. I got my heating tool right here. This is actually has its own little heat adjustment right here. Here's the brand. You can say Walnut Hollow, but it's made for burning wood. It has a heat adjustment. I'm trying to show you guys in the camera. Pulling it. It has a temperature adjustment on it, so it gets really hot like an iron. See, some people use soldering irons or different things, but what we're gonna do is heat this rod up, and what I do is just usually set this on here without touching the plastic, of course, but closest to the edge as I possibly can. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm not gonna do it on camera, guys. I'm just showing you what I do. Leave it on there for a few minutes. You can feel when it start, somewhat feel when it start loosening up. So, do the front end and the back. This one, sometimes you have cars that has very little space to get to the rod. This one has plenty, so I shouldn't have no issues. So I'm gonna go ahead and heat these wheels up and get them off. We can get to the next step. All right, guys, I got one side of the tire off from the rear. Usually what I do, once I get one side off, I'll just hold the tire in my hand and hold the heat tool right to the tire like that. To get the other side. I didn't mention before, guys, if you're underage, and you know, be real careful with this, guys. Get a parent or a guardian if you're underage to assist you with doing these mods. This is it, guys. I'm just gonna put the heat on here. I'm keep it on here for a sec. Take it off. Then I should be able to take some pliers. That's what I do next. Grip it with some pliers like that and pull it. It's still not off, guys, so I gotta heat it a little more. I always use patience, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this wheel off and then do the front the same way. All right, guys, I got the wheels off. There they are. Here's the base with the wheels removed. That's the rear. That's the front. It got a little bit of space where you can add a wider wheel in the back. You see this little plastic piece right here. It's gonna be actually popped off from this second row plastic right here with my fingers on. Also has holes in it where you can move the wheel, you know, add a wider wheel in the rear, which I did on another one of my dark horses. I'll show you that in the end. But we got the wheels off. Now all we have to do is test fit the custom wheels. The good thing about these wheels is they fit. This axle hole actually fits the Jada axle rods. It should. So we got our wheels. I'm gonna test fit the rear This is the rear axle. So I'm gonna get them picked up. Let me see if I can get you guys set down. Bring you guys back just a little bit. Try to keep you guys on film just a little bit here, guys. I'll try to figure this out. Now these wheels are directional and offset, so we got spinning in two different directions. We got this wheel I could consider the driver's side. And this one, the other one is gonna be the passenger side. This one spins this way. I mean, for some reason it's hard for some people to see that. So I'm just gonna test fit this wheel onto this axle. Normally I hold it with first one with some pliers or something. I don't want to force it. Slowly try to get that up on there. So I'm not doing it on camera to get it a little closer to me, guys. So the last thing I'm gonna do is break the wheel. And to my surprise, this hole is actually kind of tight. But I got it on there. I got it on there far enough to where it stays on there. Now, what I like to do next is test fit it on the car. Test fit it on the frame. Hopefully this stance that's already on there is already good. Stick it through. Okay. The good thing about these wheels is they're not really wide, so I don't have to take that spacing out. They look wide and deep, but they're not really. It does a really amazing job with these wheels. So now, before I do go any further, I like to just take the car itself, which is got right over here, laying down on its back. So I'll flip it around and just plop it on there just to see how it fits. It's really important, guys, because pardon me, the video has stopped. But like I was saying, it's really important because you never know how much, space you got. Look, I got a little wobble in it. I got a little space. So I want the wheel to come all the way out to the air. I don't want it to be sunk in like that once I get it all put together. I want it to come all the way out to the edge like that. So I'm gonna have to add a spacer in there. And I usually use straws. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. I usually take a straw and use it for my spacer. But now that I know that height looks pretty good, I don't have to raise it or drop it. It looks good right where it's at, guys. So now I can test fit the front, which is the same thing. They're directional, so I gotta make sure I get the right front tire, which the right one is still in the bag. Okay. This is for all my new subscribers who's checking in. It's probably interested in doing this themselves. Just want to encourage you guys. Hashtag built to inspire gang. All right. I got that front one on the axle tube. Hopefully it's long enough. And I don't think it is gonna be. No, I don't think it is gonna be long enough. So, kind of ran into a problem. Front is too short. They actually fit on there, but they kind of sunk in, I can already tell. So, it's not reaching all the way through. I'm wondering would the front work for the, let me switch it around, guys. Because the back actually has a longer axle tube. Well, axle rod, I should say. I said tube. Thinking of 1/64s, guys. Pull this rod off. I'm gonna try the short one on the back. Wish I might have mixed them up. I don't know. Probably gonna have to add some glue to these wheels later on because they keep sliding around. It might have just did it, guys. Let's see. Still gonna have to cut it, I think. Bear with me, guys. I'm doing my best. I'm trying not to break the wheel. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut it. You got to really be gentle when you're trying to put the wheel on and apply it, because you don't. Last thing you want to do is put too much pressure and crack the wheel. I'm offering my advice right now to you guys. These wheels are an investment. Last thing you want to do is crack the whole face out and then you just shot. So that's gonna work. Hopefully this is long enough now for the front. Not, and I'm gonna have to search through my scrap box and find a longer rod, which I'm hoping I know how to do that. I think I'm gonna get lucky, guys. That fit on perfect. Only thing is wrong is I got it backwards. So now, gang, as I'm still recording, I have to cut this axle rod. So I'm gonna stop. Alright, guys, I got my cutting tool right here. I got my Dremel right here, guys, which I tend to use. You guys can see. I decided to let the camera pick it up. Now again, if you're underage, please get a responsible adult to assist you with this. I always wear safety glasses. You can talk to myself. Put my safety glasses on. This rod is too long. It's not overly too long. It's maybe a few inches, so I'm just gonna shave a little bit off the edge right there. It's gonna make some sparks, so I'm gonna stop the camera and noise. So I'm gonna stop the camera, go ahead and cut it. Then I'm gonna put the wheel try to fit the wheel back on and see where I'm at. Then in the end, I'm still gonna have to add some spaces to keep the wheel from moving back and forth. So let's get it. Alrighty guys, I just cut it. Now I test fitted it back on the car. It's like perfect. It's right where I want it, guys. So the only thing I gotta do now is figure out my spacing. Take a straw. Got just a regular plastic straw right here, clear straw. And it's not much space, but we want to stop this from happening, guys. So I'm gonna take one wheel off and do one side at a time. Once I get one side right, then I can match the other side off for the side that I get right. So kind of give you guys a brief example. Try not to make the video too long, guys. That's one thing. That's one reason why I don't show you guys a lot of times when I be doing mods and stuff like that. I always take one wheel off, start on one side. See how much the straw go over the wheel. Normally it's not that much. I'm just gonna take a guesstimate right now. I'm just gonna cut it. Kind of like I got the straw already sitting on there. I'm just gonna make a line. Pinch right where I think it needs to be cut at. Straw off. Slice it with the scissors. Now I got a little piece of plastic right here. Just gonna slide on there. It's not much, guys, but you'll be surprised. A little bit to make a world of difference. Now I go back to the car and see where I'm at. Now, test fitted it. I think I want to be out a little more. So what I do now, it's not quite wide enough. So all I do is take a straw, go a little wider. It's not going to where I want it to. Brief tutorial. As you can see, I went way wider. More than likely, I went too wide. Again, test fitted again. Got it on the car, got a wheel. As you can see, it's gonna tell you where it stops at. See where I'm at now? I want to show you guys. This tire is okay. There we go. I'll show you guys where I'm at now. So I'm too wide. I need to just slice a little bit off. Less is more. Slice about a few millimeters off. Test fit it again. It's all about test fitting, gang. Going back and forth. That's how I do it anyway. I'd rather get it right on this part. Now, I'm rolling the car around. Now I'm like right where I need to be. Just about almost perfect. I don't even know if the other wheel gonna reach. So I know it. It should. But I'm gonna take just a little bit more off, guys, because it's like right up against, it's almost rubbing the wheel well. Bear with me. It's just the tutorial for all my new subscribers, guys. For some of you old guys that like to watch this type of content, just slice a little bit off. Try that again. I want to be right there at it. Perfect. So now that I'm satisfied with that, I can take it back off one more time. That's my sides. Now all I have to do is match that up. It's pretty much going to the same exact height. So I'm just gonna eyeball this. It's like right there. See about right there. Should be real close, gang. All you gotta do is pop them boys on and reinsert one side. Just insert this on the tire. This fits just right over the tube. We'll go in. We got just slight movement. Not enough to interrupt anything, I don't think. I am gonna have to add some glue, but before I do that, before I glue anything, I'm gonna have to add a little dab of glue on the end of that rod. Just on one side it's a little loose. So, looks like I got fitment and movement. You guys a brief idea before I get to. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take it apart one more time. So on that side is holding. So I'm gonna take a dab of glue right here. I got some Gorilla Glue. Since I'm still recording, I'm just gonna keep on. It's gonna be about 15 minutes at the end of doing this wheel swap. Don't need a whole lot of glue. So I'll just wait and put a dab. You see it dripping out, just taking a while. There it go. I almost made a mess. That's decent. So now, just get the wheel straight on there. Hold it for a little sec, make sure it's straight. Oh yeah. Like I said, I should glue these wheels on, but I'm not gonna be rolling around a whole lot. Alrighty, gang. Now that I got all that together, now I can finally start putting the car back together, guys. I did go ahead and paint the seats up. So I'm gonna show you guys. Got gray on the back. I did take the fronts out. So here's my fronts. They didn't come out exactly perfect, but we did get rid of that paint. I still might go back later on, and usually you can snap the seats back in once you take them out. Sometimes they snap right back in. Might have to add some glue. But nah, they went in pretty good. They went in pretty good, guys. So also did the paint under the painted the intakes. And I was thinking as I was painting, I'm like, oh, maybe I should have left them pink, but I could always change it back to pink though. Sometimes you see pink under the intakes like that. So now putting the car back together, I just want to put the bumper back on, take the motor, put the motor back in. Real simple to put back together these cars, guys. Have a lot of fun with these Jada models, just customizing, modeling. Go ahead and plop my interior back in. I might redo the interior again later. I'm not 100% satisfied, but it looks better than that pink that I had. Now that's back together, guys. The interior's back in, the motor's back in. All I got left is the base with the motor, the base back on the car. Hopefully everything fits back together nicely. Uh-oh. The motor not in right. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say something not going right. All right. Kind of tucking a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put the screws back in and then give you guys the final result. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that portion and that example. Remember, if you watch me for the first time, you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. Let's get it. All right, gang. Here's the final result. Fitted, suited and booted. See under the hood details. Feel like that horse needs to be, you can't even see it hardly. Needs to be painted in the front. Let me know what you guys think. This got a slight roll. Retucking though, you know, I could have changed the stance a little bit. That's the driver's side, passenger side. '24 Mustang Dark Horse sitting in a little bit on that side. You see it. We cutting up. As you can see that interior. But you can't see it that good, so you can see it, but you can't see it. That's good. I enjoyed that swap, guys. I was already planning on putting these wheels on there I might adjust it a little more in the front, make it, want that wheel to sit right there at the frame like that. Be good for pictures. Let me know what you guys think overall of everything, the Corvettes, the Corvette wheel swap. Lord. Dark Horse. This reminds me of Sean Murphy, I believe this. It was Sean Murphy that made the comment about the Mustang versus Corvette. Versus, I'm supposed to do that video, Mustang versus Corvette, and that should be coming up real soon. I'm gonna do it in the yard, guys. I got a lot of Mustangs. You see all the C8s. See all the C8s, but I still think Mustang might be winning. So until next time, guys, peace and love, guys. Hope you enjoy it again. It's your boy KG. Till next time, I'm out.